Well, good morning. Welcome. Today is Tuesday, second day of the week. My name is Daniel McCrane with McCrane Associates, and small business owners come to us for assistance with their profitability, scalability, and legacy in their business because we actually guarantee results in each of those areas. So today, been talking a lot about how do you build more value in your business? How do you get ready to exit your business? How do you build your business by design? Different things like that. So today, I wanted to share a little bit about a company. Can't go into a lot of detail, of course. I want to keep this very private. This is very sensitive, but I want to talk a little bit about the method of turning this company around. Okay, so there's a company that provides services to consumers. Okay, so we'll at least put it in that category. And in this category, um, understanding a little bit about the service they're providing, understanding a little bit about just the mechanics of business, um, understanding a little bit about accounting in business. These are things that you need to know about to make sure that you can run a business, make sure you run it profitably. Um, Accounting really is a very important part of running a business. Let me say that. So, if you're looking at your business and thinking, okay, profitability isn't exactly where I want it to be right now, take a look at your accounting. You need to understand your profit and loss statement. You need to understand the categories that are in your profit and loss statement, and understand first of all the most important part, those expenses that you have that are on your profit and loss statement, are those actually attributed to the cost of the sale, or are those expenses that you have to pay every month whether you make a sale or not? And if you can just understand that, that will take you such a long way n- toward working on the profitability in your business, because those expenses that you have that you only have if you make a sale, those need to be attributed to the sale. They need to factor into the sale price, and you need to pass those costs along to your consumer, to your customer. And so in this case, uh, this business was struggling, was actually on the negative side of profitability. And we took a look at the profit and loss statement, took a look at some of the expenses that were in there. And this was exactly what was happening in this business. Some of those costs were attributed to overhead rather than cost of sale, and were not actually being passed on to the consumer. They weren't being factored into the pricing. And so what we did was we took a look at this. Uh, we looked at those expenses that were down here in this category, figured out how to pass those along to the consumer. And by doing that, we actually turned that business around and it became profitable the very next year. That's all that we had to do in that case, just that one change. Now, there were more things that we did anyway. I mean, we worked on their marketing, we made sure that uh, customers were still coming in, that we were attracting more customers. We worked on their cash flow throughout the entire year. So they didn't have these ups and downs, which are very common. Um, and we made it much more predictable with the cash flow through the entire year. Uh, but if there's one thing that we did that turned that business around, it was that one thing. We took those costs, which were not being passed along to the consumer. The business was trying to absorb those costs, and it was eating into their profitability. So we didn't have to raise prices. We didn't cut any expenses. I mean, we cut some, but uh, that's not what really attributed to this company. It was really just taking that one item and passing those costs along to the consumer. So the point that I really want to make, though, is if you are not familiar with what's going on your profit and loss statement, you really need to spend some time with your profit and loss statement. That is your report card. Remember when we were in school and we got report cards that told us how we were doing in school? Well, your profit and loss statement is your report card. How well are you doing in your business? How much revenue do you have coming in? What's your cost of sale? What are the other expenses that you have to run your business? Do you really need all those other expenses to run your business, or can you cut some of those out? What can you do to increase that revenue? What can you do to increase that profitability? And your profit and loss statement really should be your action planning guide. And then if this is something that you need some help with, you don't completely understand what I'm saying here, this is something that I do teach to my clients. I teach them how to look at a profit and loss statement and use it as an action planning guide to change the course and the direction of their business to increase that profitability. All right, so much more I could say here again, but I got to stop. This video is starting to get a little long. So, with that, everyone, have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.